Hello and welcome back to Food Happy. It is a very busy day over in Michaela land, so today's episode is perfect for busy days. It is extremely high protein and extremely easy. The only downfall is you have to start it in the morning and then it finishes 8 hours later. But today we are going to be making an Italian beef, and I can't overstate the simpleness of it. But so glad you're here. Let's get into it. Okay, do I have the easiest weeknight Italian beef recipe for you? I learned this recipe from my best friend Danielle, and I have made it consistently since she introduced it to the daily update. What you need is a crock pot. You are going to place your roast in the crock pot. You are going to take a packet of Italian seasoning and you are going to sprinkle that on top of your roast, like so. You are going to take a jar of this. I call it G-Mix because I don't know how to say that word. And you're just gonna do that. You're gonna want to save this for later. Then you're gonna take a jar of pepperoncinis. And we're going to put those in as well with a little juice. And then last but not least, you take some beef broth and you pour it over the top. And you cover and cook on low for 8 hours. All right, the 8 hours are up, so now you're just going to shred this. All right, once you have it all shredded, you are going to turn your crock pot to high and cover for an hour. All right, our Italian beef is complete. We've cooked it on high in the crock pot for an hour, and now it's time to build our sandwiches. I like to use the Sara Lee's Sweet Hawaiian hamburger buns. I also like to melt my Pepperjack cheese onto the bun and get them nice and toasty. This meat is hot, hot, hot. Now, as we know, I am a protein girly, so I very much like to stack this high. But you know, you manage your sandwich how you want to manage your sandwich. The best part about this recipe is this meat goes with just about anything. I make sandwiches, I make a mess apparently, and this is where your extra toppings that we put in there come in handy, because then you can put it on your sandwich. But like I was saying, I eat this meat as a sandwich. I eat this meat on a baked potato, an Italian beef baked potato. Just instead of a bun, you do a potato and then put the Pepperjack cheese on it, and oh my gosh. Eat it on top of rice for lunch. Like, it's just so versatile. So that's what makes this so great. It's easy, it's ready, and it's versatile on a bunch of things. All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Like I said, super easy. Gosh, and it's just, I like how versatile it is. I eat it as a sandwich tonight, but tomorrow night I might eat it on rice, or a baked potato or something like that. It's just perfect. So I highly encourage you trying it. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, share our YouTube page. You can follow us on YouTube at foodhappy219. Don't forget to tag your food happy moments. As I keep saying, food happy is a very personal thing. It's what makes you happy. It's the opposite of hangry. That's the only criteria. If it is food and it is making you happy, that is a food happy moment. Tag us on Instagram for your food happy moments, and we will share it with the rest of the world. See you next time. Bye.